Hi everybody, welcome to Golden Ears. We are at the KOA in Nashville, Tennessee. We've got a lot to show you on this trip. We're going to start out by showing you the Country Music Hall of Fame and then a magnificent evening at the Gaylord Opryland Hotel, and then we're going to wrap things up with a little tour of the KOA campground. So we are currently waiting for the shuttle that's going to take us to the Country Music Hall of Fame so we can have access to Broadway Street and other attractions and restaurants, and we're going to spend the day in Nashville. Okay, when the shuttle bus drops you off, you get dropped right off in front of the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum. Very nice in here. This is just sit and eat and relax. Might have to come in here and shop after we look around. There's quite a bit in here.
I'm gonna get another side of these back.
Okay, so the exhibit starts on the 3rd floor when you come to the Hall of Fame Museum. It starts with the Dolly Parton exhibit. Tell you what, whether you are a fan of Dolly Parton or not, she is proof that dreams can come true. Born in poverty, look where she is now.
Well, yeah, I mean, knock on wood. We have people, but yeah, that's good.
Oh, you all by yourself? Oh, let me walk up there. Okay, look, I'll take a picture. I'll let you walk through so we're not bothering.
Minnie Pearl's hat. Remember Hee Haw? I remember watching Hee Haw as a kid. Minnie Pearl. Old steel guitars. Here I was talking about Hee Haw, if anybody remembers or watched it. They've got a whole little display here of the stars of Hee Haw.
We've enjoyed being with you.
Is somebody in trouble?
Water's office.
Yeah, no, it's not for me.
We gotta try to exit in 5 minutes.
Just know they're singing along to all those songs I wrote about you. And I'll be saving all my love before you come Sunday afternoon. Hang tight, honey, I'm wild and running down the dream on the long lost highway.
I did that whole thing where you ask your mom if you can borrow the car and she says no, so then you go ask your dad, and I was like, Hillary, I want to write a song called Girl Crush. And she sang the first 4 lines of that song. I swear to God, if I had a video of it, I would watch it every day. She sang those 4 lines. And she looked at me and she said, "You mean like that?" And I said, "Yes."
This entire wall is dedicated to Lainey Wilson. Whole entire wall.
Gotta be a heartbeat, fires in the
So these walls are covered with bronze placards of all of the award recipients. I'm really not sure. They don't seem to be in any kind of order though. They're not alphabetical and they're not by year. They're just kind of random, which is interesting. But this is the Hall of Fame rotunda, as you can see.
Like about 2/3 of the way up is open. So from 2/3 of the way up all the way to the top is nothing but glass. No buildings, no anything.
This is the view from the second floor. Whole seating area down there.
Hey guys, how you doing? In bathroom? Yeah, right there. Hey guys. Yeah, I can scan your tickets for you.
Go down.
So we just had a lot of fun checking out the Hall of Fame and museum, and now we're gonna go grab a bite to eat at the Omni Hotel around the corner. You can get to the Baja Taco from outside as well. you decide to come here to Bar Lines, the sign is almost, you just almost walk by it without even seeing it.
I don't know Kentucky, where the church choir's just moving to the party. And I love you like a mountain, away from home. It's all bright, green from the south. Well, if it makes you say.
So if you get hungry while you're visiting here, you can stop for a burger, and they have great Brussels sprouts here at Barliners. It's right within the museum building that you come into. Live entertainment. It's a pretty good meal. It's right across from the Hat Show print. Okay, we are at Gaylord Opryland. We're going to check this place out and see everything there is to see and do. Okay, I guess this is where you check in if you're staying at the Opryland Hotel. It's beautiful in here. Very nice. Beautiful seating area. Concierge over there. Check in over here. And then I guess there's this huge atrium that's like 9 acres. And we're gonna try to find somewhere to eat some dinner because we haven't had a lot to eat today and we're starving, so. Looks beautiful in here though. Very interesting piece of artwork here. Glass, blown glass. Gorgeous. And the ceiling is beautiful. All stained glass. Wow. Beautiful. There's a nice little bar right here called The Falls. You can get yourself a drink and then have a seat here and watch the waterfall. It's beautiful. And I'm assuming those are rooms, the hotel rooms that have little balconies. Very nice. That would be very cool to stay in and overlook the atrium. I don't see anybody sitting out though. So if you eat at Cascades, the Cascades restaurant, you can sit down in here. we're gonna go check out the Italian restaurant Ravolo's, which apparently you don't go up the escalators, you go down these stairs. It's on a lower level. So we went down just to go back up.
Flooded a year ago.
Oh, really?
Like everything here on the first and second floor was underwater.
Due to what?
Huh?
Due to what?
I don't know.
Oh.
So you don't know about the flood? Flood? No. Wow.
All kinds of little paths going all different directions that you can take. If you stay in the hotel here, you've got all kinds of walking you can do. Who needs a workout room, right? You can just come down here and walk around, get your exercise, and have some beautiful scenery to look at. So we thought about eating at Solario Cantina, but they are closed. We're here on a Wednesday night, October 1st. All these lights hanging from the ceiling is so pretty. Okay, looks like we can't go through this way, so find another way to walk around. Apparently we're getting a little lost walking around in here trying to find this restaurant. We're not the only ones. Another couple was also getting a little lost. With all these little pathways, it's difficult for the staff to give you good directions because it's kind of hard to explain. Okay. So
Starting to hurt a little bit.
if we go this way. There we go. Ravello, straight ahead. All these water features in here. Beautiful. It's gorgeous. And little benches to sit on. Okay, I think we might have finally found it. I may have to come back to this place just to stay in this hotel. It's so pretty here. Okay, we finally made it to Ravello.
Don't take that. We're not done with that.
No, take your time on those. Do you want me to bring a dessert menu, guys?
So we just finished up a fabulous meal at Ravallo. I had crab and shrimp Alfredo, and it was prepared very differently than I had ever had before. It had corn in it, which sounded weird to me, but it was so flavorful and really fantastic. Greg was on the fence about whether he wanted the fish of the day or the bolognese, and so the fish of the day was grouper, which he had never had before. Absolutely wonderful. And the server, when she knew he was kind of on the fence about that, she suggested we get a little side dish of the bolognese with spaghetti, and that was the best choice because it was excellent, but was very rich. So that was delicious. We had meatballs as an appetizer. We had a couple of glasses of wine, and then we had tiramisu for dessert, and it came to about $175. So that gives you an idea of the cost. So if you ever come here and you're wondering about restaurants, highly recommend if you're in the mood for Italian. It was delicious. So we were wondering what Sound Waves is. There's a whole water park in here.
Inside.
Inside
The
water
hotel.
park. Inside the hotel. Water slides. That's crazy. Well, something else to do while you're here.
Yeah, we've got to come back.
It's amazing. Yet another atrium. So we just came from the garden conservatory. That's where the restaurant was. And now we're going to go into this atrium. This place is ginormous. Apparently there's some sort of light show that goes on. The next one's at 9 o'clock, so we're gonna make our way there and check it out. This was reserved for a private event. It's quite the stage. I don't know if it was a wedding or what. Pretty cool though. More of these rooms with balconies. Greg said he looked online and they were about $400 a night. I'm not surprised. Okay, this looks like restaurant seating for the library. Maybe it's just cocktails. Not really sure. There's nobody in here. It's beautiful though. This water is running. It's not running. It's perfectly still. But it sounds like a huge water feature up here. Something to look at in every direction in this place. It is so visually stunning. I'm guessing we're standing above the waterfall. We're now in the Delta atrium. This is known as the Island. That light show we just watched is a brief light show that comes on the top of the hour. That was the last one at 9 o'clock. They've got some of these areas roped off for private events, which explains why some of these restaurants were closed tonight. Okay, so apparently there's a boat ride that goes through here. Assuming it goes through this area here. We have yet to see the boats. I'm sure it's probably too late at night for it to be going on. I'm gonna see if I can try to find, just at least see what the boats look like. This area also looks like it's reserved for some sort of private event. We've got all kinds of speakers set up. It's kind of late for something to be starting, so I'm kind of curious what it is. It's obviously too late for a wedding. But I'm assuming the boats go through here. Is that a
convention center?
Yeah. After Greg said that, we're like, oh yeah, there's a convention center right up there. What do you know? But yeah, you can tell there's like meeting rooms and stuff down there. I'm gonna walk this way. This place, I just can't get over how huge it is. And it probably wouldn't be a surprise if I had looked this place up online prior to coming, like their website, but I didn't, so I had no idea what to expect. It was just something that was recommended to us by people staying in the campsite next to us at the RV park at the KOA. They come here earlier today, so we were like, you know, that sounds like fun. Yeah, the boats, I'm sure, go under there, come through here. Okay, well, we found where you get off the boats. And we have to find where you get on. Looks like it would be really nice to ride the boat through here. I haven't seen anybody go by though, so I'm assuming it's not going. Okay, this says loading dock that way, so we're thoroughly
Yeah, we saw
confused.
the loading dock
Well, it said exit though, so I'm confused.
on the other side. Yeah.
I guess that's where you get off and on. Blue Bayou. I will say that there is a lot of going up and down stairs here. So if mobility is an issue for you, you're going to want to take that into consideration. There is elevators that are going up through certain areas, but it seems like to access a lot of things, you're going to need stairs. Just keep that in mind if you're full-time in a scooter or wheelchair. They do have a rather large gift shop here as well. If you're visiting, you'll find plenty of the usual gift shop items. And this will take us back out to the original atrium we walked in, the Cascade atrium.
Hey, this walks out to where we're going.
So we're headed back towards the Cascades lobby, this direction. Tell you what, you stay here or you visit here, you're really going to get your steps in. More stairs. I just don't know how many elevators they have and if they're easy to find. We just happen to come across those. Not super busy here. This is a Thursday night. Seems to be some private events that are going to be taking place. Kind of late for weddings, so I'm not sure what they are, but we are back down here where we were before. Fabulous evening. Highly recommend. Fabulous place. Fabulous dinner. You will love it if you come here. There's so much walking around to do, so much to look at. You can come have a wonderful lunch here, dinner, cocktails, whatever you like, and enjoy the water features and the light show with the water fountain. Maybe take a boat ride. We didn't get to participate in that because it was done for the evening, but highly recommend. We're going to go catch an Uber and head back to the KOA, and we'll wrap this up tomorrow morning with a tour of the KOA Nashville. Okay, here at the main entrance of the KOA, as you can see, there's cabins, very nice cabins. This is a very large campground. There's a lot of sites and a lot of cabins. I'm filming this on Friday morning, the first weekend in October. So it's a little busy. There's a lot of people checking out right now. And we've got maintenance crew that are of course doing lawn care, but it's a very pretty KOA. There's a court right there. I think that's pickleball. There's a giant chess set over here. Right here is where you can take the shuttle to the Country Music Hall of Fame. And from there, you can also get a trolley that will take you around Nashville. So you just call this number and you tell them what time you would like to get picked up. It's $15 a person round trip, and it is cash only. So you'll want to keep that in mind. We were hopping on and we didn't even notice that on the sign, and luckily we had cash on hand. But this is the pickup area for that. This is also where you will get picked up if you decide to use an Uber, which we did that last night, going to the Gaylord Opryland Hotel. To get to the Grand Ole Opry, there is a shuttle. It's $10 a person, but this shuttle only takes you for the shows in the evenings. We called to get a shuttle ride over there to go for the tour, and we were told that this shuttle only picks you up in the evenings when you're going to one of the concerts. So we're gonna go check out the Grand Ole Opry this morning on our way out. We're checking out today. They do not allow video cameras there, so I'm not going to be videoing. I'll probably get some photos, and maybe I will include those in this video, some still shots. But the video cameras are strictly prohibited. But it's a tour, and you get to go backstage. They have live music all the time. It was wonderful. We would sit around the pool or in the hot tub, and you get to listen to someone perform in the evenings from like 6 to 8. It's very nice. This is where you come to check in. Your check-in desk here. You've got your typical little store with necessities, t-shirts, and they got souvenirs, and then they've got this area in here, nice lounge area. Nice lounge area in here. You can watch TV. They've got a Madame Tussauds nearby. We've gone to that in Vegas, but not here. That's Jerry Garcia. Pool table, ping pong table, and a little cafe with chairs. So the night we arrived, we got a hamburger and a chicken sandwich because we didn't feel like cooking right away. Average prices for things, just your basic breakfast sandwiches and, you know, hot dogs and burgers. Then you can come out here to go to the pool. Very nice pool area. When we did get things from the cafe, she brought them out to us here. You can either sit in this little area here. Got a couple tables set up. Or you can actually go into the pool area. The pool has great hours. They are open until midnight. So we actually after we got back to show you what the pool looks like at night. It's very pleasant. I'll insert that here. The pool is not heated, but it's so warm out here still that it was pretty refreshing. I enjoyed it. And over there they have music. Or in the evenings. We'll show that a little bit more tomorrow morning when we are got the sunlight. It's not heated, but it's not freezing cold. It was, you know, chilly, of course, but very refreshing. And then a really nice hot tub over here. And then over there, across from the other side of the pool, is where they have the live entertainment. So you can either just hang out in the pool or the hot tub and hear them perfectly fine, or a lot of people were in the loungers or the chairs over there listening to music. So you can see the deepest this pool gets is 4 feet. It goes 3 foot to 4 foot. Yes, this KOA does come fully equipped with large squirrels who like to run along the top of your RV in the morning, making little noises, driving your cat crazy. But this is a whole nother section over here from where we are. This building over here is apparently an event hall. Just want to see, haven't gone around the front of that. We'll check it out. Okay. Apparently that's the entrance right there. But yeah, apparently you can rent this space. You want to have a wedding here or something? That's pretty cool. And you can also rent golf carts and bikes. It's actually two entrances to this KOA. This is the main entrance here. If you go down the road further that way, that would be east, there's another entrance that's like across the road. So like I said, this is a very large KOA. Head back over to the main building and I'll just quickly show you the laundry facilities. And then we were headed to the Windrock Gap campground in Oliver Springs, which is the very eastern part of Tennessee. We've got a relative's wedding that we're going to be attending there. And from there we're going to head down to Helen, Georgia. We're going to stay at another KOA, Hiawassee KOA I think it is, and go check out Helen, Georgia. It's a Bavarian village. And after that we have no idea. I had the whole month of September very planned out. Of course, didn't work out that way perfectly because we had all kinds of repair issues that put us behind schedule, generators and getting new tires and all that fun stuff. Here's the laundry. It is open 24/7. Connects to the store. It's stackable, $2 each. So the washers are front loading only. But it's kind of nice that it was open 24/7 because we came over here at like 9 o'clock at night, threw our laundry in and went to the pool and the hot tub while we were doing laundry. They have coffee over here as well. It is not free though.